Okay, folks, listen. This is a live stream, and I'm going to be showing some new information in this video. So you have to watch this whole video and make sure you pay attention closely, okay? And be patient, because like I said, it's really good information. But it's not, of course, it's not as good as, you know, some of the information I've shown on this channel. But and especially what's coming in the near future with my reset videos. So get ready. But uh, since I'm not ready to do the reset videos yet, that's why I'm putting this video out. Like I said, I'm gonna try to explain it. Now, let me explain something to you. Okay, you know that Elvis Presley, his last name, P-R-E-S, it starts with P-R-E-S, his first four letters, is like the word president. And do you think it's a coincidence? And I've done a video on this before, but I want to show you something. Hold on a second. Let me get this camera ready. Oops, wrong. Hold on, bro. What am I doing here? Hold on. Give me a second here. So you know this is the White House, right? So this is the White House. And notice there's that light right there dangling. And it's got four pillars and the pyramid shape. And it's got it's got a flagpole up there, but it looks like a needle. But look, Elvis has the same thing. You know, four pillars, a light right there in the middle. And I told you P-R-E-S is like Presley. Okay? And like I said, I've done this video before, but this part, I mean. So Presley is president. Get it? All right? So the reason I'm bringing that up, the Graceland, because that's where Elvis's home is, right? And that's why it looks like Presley's president. Get it? And that's why Trump is he's the image of Elvis. Okay. Now before I show you this, let me show you what his addresses are at Graceland. Okay. Now, if you ask Google, they'll tell you a bunch of different addresses. Like you can maybe possibly find maybe 5 different addresses because they might have an Elvis Presley hotel or something so connected to the Graceland. But pay attention, all right? These are the main 2, okay? So this is a sign out in the front. It says home of Elvis Presley. This is the sign that's out in front, okay? Interesting, like, configuration or whatever the hell it's called. But look, let's look at the address closer. 3717. Okay? 3717. Now what's his real address of the home? The real address is 3764. And even on Elvis's checkbooks, it was 3764. So you have 2 addresses, 3717 and 3764. Now before I start, let me just show you this. Because Elvis has the EL in his name, right? And EL let me just show you this real quick. Because Elvis has the EL, right? And I just showed you that his address at his home was 3717. So the first, look at this, EL, the word EL, which means God in Hebrew, is 17 in the forward number and 37 in the reverse number. Okay? All these numbers are important, but I'm not going to even talk about that right now. 17 and 37. EL, and his address was 3717. Okay? Now we're going to get to, now we're starting the video, okay? So get ready. Like I said, it's not easy to explain this, folks. All right. So Elvis Graceland addresses are the main 2 addresses are 3717, 3764. And remember, I just told you the EL It means God, and the 3 and 7, or 7 and 3, looks like the letters EL. EL looks like 3 and 7, or 7 and 3. So it's EL 17, EL 64. Okay? So, and EL equals 17. So this one is a perfect match for 3717, which is EL, because EL equals 17 and then backward 37. Right? All right. So what I'm trying to show you is that the EL is the 37s. So separate the ELs from the two numbers. Now watch what happens, okay? Just keep watching. It gets better as it goes. So notice that the 17 and 64, it has the same numbers as Jesus, but, 7461. You see 7461, all right? That's the first clue. Now, look at this. 17 and 64. Remember, we're separating it from the ELs, the 37s. Elvis died at age 42. The square root of 1764 is 42 exactly. Okay? It's exactly 42, the square root of 1764. All right? I'm just saying, do you think that's a coincidence? I'm just asking. When you consider we're talking about the two ELs and the other two numbers, All right? And look, 1764 again. Elvis died at age 42. Washington State is the 42nd state where this June 11th event is going to happen. They're going to destroy half of Washington State. Look, 42 times 42 is 1764. 42 times 42 is 1764. I'm just asking. What is the chance of that? Yeah, somebody's saying that if you add up the numbers, 1 plus 7 plus 6 plus 4, it equals 18, and Elvis is born on 1/8. Okay? Now, this part is not so great right here. But look, the 1764th prime number is 15101. And the 26th prime is 101, and God equals 26. So this is God, 26, 101, and then the 15 is the crown. The letter O is the 15th letter. So you have the O God, O26, like OZ, 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 right? Because Z is the 26th letter. But anyway, this one is not such a big deal, this one right here. But if you look at everything else, now look at this. So if you took the prime numbers of 17 and 64, forget all this right here. Just look at the prime. I forgot to redo this card. I just noticed that I didn't redo it. What a dummy I am. The 17th prime is 59, and the 64th prime is 311. That makes 370. That's the ELO. That's the EL with the crown. Okay, and Elvis was born on 1/8, so you have the 8-1 connection here, 370. You see what I'm saying? And remember, somebody was saying if you add up the numbers one by one, 1 plus 7 plus 6 plus 4 is 18. And look, it's 81 here. But anyway, it's the 17th prime is 59. The 64th prime is 311. Added up, you get 370. That's ELO. EL with the crown, okay? I should have redone that card. Now, 42 plus 42, because remember I was telling you that 42 times 42 is 1764, which is the numbers. Look, 42 plus 42 equals 84, and that's the date Trump gets his head wound. And I told you 4 days later, he comes back on the 8th, 8-4, then 8-8, whatever, something like that. 42 plus 42 is 84. 42 times 42 is 1764. If you add it up, you get 1848. Okay? And why am I showing you that, 1848? Because look, 18 hours and 48 minutes is 1,128 minutes. And that's, if you add up all the numbers between 1 through 47, it equals 1128. And that Trump became the 47th, elected president, so far. And Elvis has been dead for 47 years, okay? And 1848 again, right? We're talking about that 1848 because I was just showing you the 1848 with that, right? And look at this. And 1848 hours is 77 days. And Elvis died in 77, and it's 2 months, 16 days. You see that? 216 is August 4th. I mean, the 216th day of the year, but this is 2 months, 16 days. So the 1848 even connects to the 216, and Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216, and he died in 77. I'm just throwing stuff up there. I don't, I'm just trying to see if anything sticks there. But just real quick, let me show you this. So you know that Elvis, from Elvis's birthday to 6/11 is 155 days on a regular year, not a leap year. Next year is a regular year. So from Elvis's birthday to 6/11, when you add the day, it's 155 days. You have to add the day on the calculator. So it's 155 days. The first number, when written out, 155 is 216. This is the first number that adds up to 216. So 6/11 from Elvis's birthday is 155, and then also connects to the 216 because 155 equals 216, and Elvis Aaron Presley equals 216. August 4th is the 216th day of the year, the day Trump gets his head wound. Okay. And 6/11 is the 162nd day of the year from the first of the year. But this is from Elvis's birthday to 6/11. Anyway, the reason I'm showing you this because of the 155. Now watch this. Look at that. If you add up all the numbers, remember it was 3717 the address and 3764. You add them all up. You take the prime numbers. Okay. First of all, it's 155, this row, and then this is 684. And let me tell you why I'm showing you this. Is because, look, if you wrote out the word 666, the bottom row is 370, 314, 684. That's exactly what you see here. The 237s is 314. The 1764 is the 370, which would make 684. And the reason I separated it like this is because June 11th from Elvis's birthday is 155 days or 156 on a leap year. And then you have the 8/4. That's why I was separating it, just to show you that. But really, I was just looking at this, Do you get what I'm saying? Did you guys understand that part, or was it too difficult to understand? Did you guys understand that last part? Because I know I'm going fast. Is there anyone who didn't understand that last part? If you're new to the channel, you might not understand it, but anyway, also, like I said, the address is right, 3717, 3764, and I just told you it equals 155, and 3737 is 74, which is like 47 backwards in Elvis's birthday, 18. So it's kind of like the 1847. Because I told you Elvis is looking for that 47 because he's been dead now 47 years, Plus he died at 42, That one is no big deal. Now here's another complicated piece. Now get ready because this is going to be complicated. Pay attention. Pay attention. So remember, Elvis's address is 3764, 3717. Elvis died on 8/16, which is the 228th day of the year, which leaves 137 days in the year, and 5/17 is the backwards date of 8/16. So 517 is the backwards date of 816. Okay? Now watch this. So we're talking about Elvis's address, 3764. That's the real address of his home. But the 3717 is the outside, it's like the outside sign address. But look, 3764, the third prime is 5, the 7 is 17, the 6 is 13, the 4 is 7. Okay, the primes. So look at this, 517 is the 37, and then the 13 and 7 is the 137. So basically it's the backwards date of Elvis's death. 517, 137. Look, 517, 137 day of the year. I'm just, look, like I said, I'm just throwing out all the ridiculous, coincidences, you know. I don't know. You could take it for what it is on this one. This one's not so great. I should have not even shown this. Stupid. Here's another one that's not so great. I'm gonna hold back on that one. This one's not so great either, but I'm gonna show it. You know, Emerald, because Seattle's the Emerald City. EMER equals the word king, and then the last three letters ALD, which you can make LAD with it. Check this out. LAD equals 1764 backwards. Look at that. And because we're talking about remember the addresses were 17 and 64. So I don't know. This is nothing again, folks. I'm just showing you everything. I don't know why I showed that one either. That was stupid too. Here's another stupid thing. Why am I showing these? You know what happened, folks? I must have mixed up a few of these cards. They're not even they're pointless. Elvis was born on 1/8. 18th prime is 61. 15th prime is the circle, is the 47. And that's the same numbers, 6, 4, 17, 1764, the addresses. This is stupid. But again, it has a connection, but it's not that great here. All right. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to even show that either. See, those were not supposed to be in there, folks. Those last four cards were not supposed to be in there. Stupid. All right, here comes the better ones. Just calm down. You remember I told you that my birthday is the 247, 248 day of the year, which is September 4th, which is what's important. Remember, 42 times 42 equals 1764. Look at this. 4242 minus 1764 is 2478. So that means that if you add the 247, 248, get it? That's my birthday, 247, 248. If you add that to the 1764, it equals 4242. So that's the missing equation between 1764 and the 4242. You know, that's, believe me, that's interesting. I know you guys, some of you don't get it because if you don't understand what the 247, 248 is. Okay. Hold on, man. My hand's about to fall off. Oh, man. Oh. Give me a second. Ow. I have really bad arthritis, folks. Hold on. I know I was born in 64 too. You know. And you know the 64th prime is 311, right? And if you take 311 minus 64, it's 247. And that's the day, that's September 4th, my birthday. 247, 248 day of the year on a leap year. And 64 is a leap year thing. But 311 minus 64, because 64th prime is 311, is 247. You know? Yeah. Let's see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I don't remember. Someone's saying that Morgan. Yeah, Morgan Freeman's connected to this. And if he mentioned the 42, I don't remember it. But I know that Morgan Freeman is a big connected to this big time. I've talked about him many times over the years because he's always playing presidents or gods or somebody special. You know. Anyway, so check this out. So you know that Bill Clinton, he's born on. You'll see why I'm bringing him up in a moment. He was born on August 19th, 1946. So Elvis, um, Trump was born in 46, the year. Bush was born in 46, and so was Bush Jr., and so was Clinton, Bill. And you know, Bill was the 42nd president. I'm going to get to him in a moment. And let me show this first. I don't know if this is important, like I said, but I'm going to show it anyway. All right. So from Elvis's birthday, if you went forward 1,764 days, because that's the address of Elvis. Remember 3717, 3764, his main two addresses of Graceland. From Elvis's birthday, the days born to 11/6, which is the 611 backwards, is 1,764 days. Okay? And then from that day, well, you can go from that day, but then you would have to not add the day. But if you want to make it right, you would go from 11/7 because you're adding that day. Then 11/7 would be the next day to 8/19, which is Bill Clinton's birthday, is 2478. And the reason I'm bringing that up because remember it's 4,242 days. All right, and where is this stupid Bill Clinton info? Let me get this out of here. Let me get it out of the way. I wasn't going to show it till later. But look, so Bill Clinton was born on 8/1946. From Elvis's birthday to the day Bill Clinton was born is 4,242 days. You see that? Look at that. And 42 times 42 is 1,764, right? Which was what I was telling you guys earlier. Is the two Elvis address thing, you know? And of course 42 plus 42 is 84. And look down here, instead of doing 1764, I did 17,064, and look what you get. 46 years, 8 months, 19 days. Are you serious? That's his birthday. You see what I mean? 8/1946. And if you did 17,064, it's 46 years, 8 months, 19 days. And that's Bill Clinton's birthday. And he was the 42nd president. You see what I'm saying? And then if you went from Bill Clinton's birthday to that day, where hold on, let me show you what I mean. See, it's 9/26/81, where it becomes his birthday, Bill Clinton's birthday, 46 years, 8 months, 19 days from Elvis's birthday. Then if you went from Bill Clinton's birthday to 9/26, it would be Elvis's birthday. Elvis was born on 1/8/35. You see what I'm saying? From Bill Clinton's birthday to that day. See, you get what I'm saying? From Elvis's birthday to that day, it's Bill Clinton's birthday. And it's got the 1764 connection. That's what I'm saying. And then this one is Elvis's birthday connection from Bill Clinton's birthday. Okay? I'm just showing you stuff, folks. Hold on. I hope you guys understood that. I told you, but do you understand how complicated this is? I don't think you guys understand. Give me a second here. Anyway, and Bill Clinton his birthday's 8/19, right? And Elvis died on 8/16. And the 16 is like the 19, you know what I mean? Upside down, right? The 9 and the 6, turn it upside down. So 8/16 is like 8/19, you know? Interesting that it's 3 days kind of away, you know? Well, it's 3 or 4 days actually. But if you use a calculator, it's kind of weird. Yeah, but anyway, and the 3 is the crown. That's why I was bringing it up. But anyway, so Elvis died on 8/16, and Bill Clinton's 8/19, right? And I was just showing you how important 8/19 is with Elvis's address connections to that numbers, right? Now look at this. Elvis was born on 108, right? 108. Look, if you add up all the numbers between 8 and 16, it's 108. Remember, Elvis died on 8/16. He was born on 108, January 8. 8 through 16 is 108. 8 through 19 is 162. And that's June 11th, the 162nd day of the year. You see what I'm saying? So it's a perfect connection here. And look, if you add it up, I'll forget, it doesn't matter. You don't have to add that up. But anyway, the point is it's 8/16, 8/19 connects to Elvis' birthday. Elvis' death day, Bill Clinton's birthday. 162 is June 11th, 162nd day of the year. Anyway, back to the 1764 stuff. If you add 17 times 64, it's 1088. And 17 plus 64 is 81. Look, it adds up to 1169. So you have the 611 and the 911, you see? Or you can make this a crown. It becomes 110. The 69 is like the crown. 6 plus 9 is 15. The O is the 15th letter. So it's 110. The 110 was, it's like, yeah, I don't want to explain what that is right now, but it's important also. Now, so that's a connection right there also. Give me a second here. Oh, I forgot to mention, this particular thing. Look, you see, remember down here, 8 through 19, the 8th prime number is 19. Elvis is born on the 8th. The 8th prime number is 19. So that's another connection, And remember earlier I was showing you that from Elvis's birthday, the day he's born, to 11/6 is 1764 days. If you went forward 1764 days, which is those Elvis address things, from that day, if you went to 9/11, it's 61 years, 10 months, and 5 or 6 days. But look, it's got the 611 with a crown right there. 611 with a crown, the first 4 numbers there. I mean, look, like I said, I'm just showing you stuff. Now, let's try that. Let's try it again. So from Elvis's birthday to 11/6, the 1764 days forward from his birthday, if you went from that day to the day Elvis died, look at that, 37 years, 9 months, 11 days. Now, if you were to flip all of these numbers over, 37 would be the EL, the 9 would be the 6, the 11 would be the 11. So you have EL 611 or EL 911. You see? And that's what I just showed you a minute ago with 17 times 64, 17 plus 64 equaling 1169, which is like the 911 and 611. And from that day, where it's 1764 days from Elvis' birthday, from that day to Elvis' death is 37 years, 9 months, 11 days when you add the day. So it's EL 611 or EL 911 if you flipped it. EL 37 is the EL. which means God, right? Did anyone not understand that part? Did anyone not understand that part? Did everyone understand that? Oh, and by the way, I could show you so much more with the Bill Clinton thing, but I'm going to save that for a different video. The Bill Clinton stuff is off the charts. Because remember, he's the 42nd president. Oh, speaking of 11/6, because I was just showing you the 11/6, right? It's 1,764 days from 1,764 days from Elvis's birthday. If you went forward, right? 11/6. Guess what? Bill Clinton played. Hold on. Bill Clinton's first interview was on Arsenio Hall.
According to Wikipedia, in June 1992, then presidential candidate Bill Clinton, who was a fan of the show, was a guest on the show, playing Heartbreak Hotel on the saxophone, causing Arsenio to quip, "It's nice to see a Democrat blow something besides the election."
Oh, that's funny. And he was the lick Willie, the slick Willie. He had his Willie licked, right, in office. But listen, Bill Clinton, he went on Arsenio Hall. Arsenio Hall's initials is AH. That's 1/8. That's Elvis's birthday. He played Heartbreak Hotel on the saxophone. Heartbreak Hotel is the Elvis song. He plays the saxophone. Get a load of this. When is Saxophone Day?
Saxophone Day was on Wednesday, November 6, 2024.
November 6th. He's 11/6. So he plays the saxophone 11/6. You see what I just showed you, right? 11/6 is the 1,764 days forward. And I told you how it all connects to Bill Clinton, right? Did you guys understand that part? What I just showed? You know? Well, let me catch up to the chat. I can't even see. My eyes are so bad right now. All right, now, just to let you guys know, do you know what a reverse date is? So the reverse date of Elvis's birthday is December 23rd. And why is that? Because Elvis's birthday is the 8th day of the year, which leaves 357 days, and 12/23 is the 357th day on a regular year. So 357 plus 8 is 365. That's 1 year. So the reverse date of January 8th is 12/23. Now watch this. So reverse date of 1/8 is 12/23. So the square root of the two addresses of Elvis, 3717 and 3764, look what they add up to when you add up the first 5 numbers, because there's other numbers after that. But I just thought it was interesting that if you add up if you just take the first 5 numbers of the square roots, it added up to that. I know this is pushing it, but it's just funny that you get the 12/23 and the 1/8, which is the reverse date of Elvis's birthday, Yeah. Anyway, which, like I said, this is probably nothing. It's probably pushing it. And you know what else? What do you need to get to 64 from 17? Remember I told you the 17-0 when I showed you earlier, 17-0, 64? The 0 means everything in between. So 17 to get to 64, you need the 47. See how perfect it is? I tell you guys all the time, you can't make this stuff up. I told you he needs that 47. Elvis has been dead now 47 years, and Trump is the 47 elected, right? But we'll see if where it goes, And speaking of that, Elvis and Trump, look, from Elvis's death date, if you went forward 1,764 days, it lands on Trump's birthday. If you went forward from Elvis's death date, the day he died, If you went forward 1,764 days, it lands on Trump's birthday, 6/14. There it goes again. You see? And remember, from Elvis's birthday, it landed on 11/6, 1,764 days. You know? All right, folks. I think I'm done. I just have one more thing to show. Hold on. And you know that we're on the Gregorian calendar, right? And we used to be on the Julian calendar. And when you do a conversion, when you convert the Gregorian to Julian's date, it's 13 days apart. So basically, if like August 4th would be 7/22, all right, and 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 here, let me just show you. So 6/11. Let's use 6/11 as an example. Look, so 6/24 on our calendar would be 6/11. 6/11 on our calendar would be 5/29. And that's JFK's birthday, 5/29. So you have 6/24 is 6/11. 6/11 is 5/29. If you add that up, 1764. What in the hell is this? Is this a coincidence too? Because remember, the 6/11 is the middle. So that's the key. So 6/24 is 6/11. 6/11 is 5/29. So it's backwards, forward. You see what I mean? 1764. Is this a coincidence? I'm just asking. You believe this is a coincidence? You're just a dummy. There's no hope for you if you believe that's a coincidence. Right? Was that perfect or not? Anyway, folks, this was just a joke of a video, really, because some of it was ridiculous, and some of it wasn't supposed to be in there even. That's why it got me all frazzled. I was like, what is this? Like 5 or 6 of the cards should have never been in there. So I'm going to have to redo this one day, you know. All right, folks. Anyway, I'll stay on another 5 minutes. If anyone has anything to say it now. That's all. I don't want to show anymore. That was it. So I didn't see your comments earlier, folks. I apologize. So if you'd said anything in this video that was important, say it again in another video when I'm just talking about nothing. Yeah, I appreciate everyone being here. God bless all of you. And if you were alone for Thanksgiving, you're not the only one. I was alone, you know. So don't, But I get along with my family. It had nothing to do with that. But I didn't feel like going anyway because I have nothing to wear, folks. I don't like being around people when I don't feel good. I'm wearing shorts and old shirts. I don't have any new shirts. I have no new shorts. I look like a bum, I feel like a bum. That's why I don't want to go, because I've gained so much weight and I don't feel good, man. No, I'm not married. No, I'm looking for no, I'm not talking about, ask me for another time. No, I wasn't married. I'll explain that in a different video. But I'm talking about the one you're talking about. No. But no, I'm looking. Oh yeah. If there's any, women out there, who have no teeth and are going to be submissive, I'm your man. But you got to be completely submissive and you have to have no teeth. That way we can be, We could be a match made in heaven because I have no teeth either. But anyway, so but you gotta be submissive. Like, I mean, completely submissive. No big mouths allowed in my vicinity. Yeah, basically, I'm married to the numbers. That's all. That's what I spend 17, 18 hours a day doing, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Maggie, that's right. Anyway, folks, like I said, I could just go on all day with these connections. All right, anyone got in late, you got to watch from the beginning. You don't want to miss what I showed, okay? There's like 5 or 6 of the things I showed were stupid. So disregard the stupid stuff, you know, and that's why I have to redo this dumb video. I can't believe I did that. You know, what was I thinking? When I did that. All right, I guess we're done. Nobody has anything to say. Anyway, anyone got in late, make sure you watch from the beginning, okay? Last 2 minutes, I'm gonna delete the video. So, and again, to anybody whose comments I missed, maybe I'll look tomorrow at them, but I don't feel like going back and looking at it. I apologize. Yeah, pray for me, and you know, and pray for everyone else in the chat. Man, I look like a monster again. Yes, pray for everybody, absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate the comments. Yeah, God bless all of you. And like I said, I did see some people are making good comments, but I was deep in thought, and that's why I couldn't answer them. You know, 1 or 2 of them I might have said something about, but I know you guys were making good comments. A few of them. That's a lot of numbers there, Joe. I'm not going to be able to concentrate with that. What are you doing? I have no idea what you wrote there. What are you doing, Joe? Yeah, don't you see I'm already frazzled, dude? Don't make my life more difficult. Anyway, no, I appreciate it, Joe. Anyway, God bless all of you. Jesus is God. End of video. Like I said, watch the video from the beginning. And by the way, yeah, I see it now. Yeah. By the way, make sure you comment and thumb up the video, okay? Comment under the video and thumb up the video. And God bless all of you. Jesus is God. End the video.